It's so much fun to teach that passage and just see how uncomfortable it makes students.
I also loved last year when Bob wouldn't say your full team name, and you guys got very frustrated with it. We'll pour one out for Bob later. Let's get to it. So, if you get something wrong, there is a steal that is done via chat here in Zoom. Reminder to everyone, no typing during TPT, no Googling, obviously, specifically, but also no typing, no chat, any of that function. Obviously, we recognize everyone is working, so if something comes up, feel free to write in chat here, hey, I have to answer this message, or I have to take this chat, or whatever it might be. All right, everybody all ready? Thumbs up, ready to go? Everybody's pumped? Fantastic. Let's get to it. Our board comes to us from 2018. 2018. We're going to start with Pick a Planet. Pick a Planet is our first category, and the first clue is worth 1 point. Let's see here. Get rid of participants as well. There we go. All right. Here we go. Pick a planet for 1 point. In ancient Greece, it was called Apollo. In ancient Greece, it was called Ray.
What is Mars?
Mars is incorrect. Minus 1 point. Toss it over for a possible steal to Mad Max beyond TPT Dome. Pick a planet. In ancient Greece, it was called Apollo.
So I have an idea. Chris, you're the person I would go to for that.
Thinking Venus because it's the morning star or the evening star. But
I was thinking the sun, but that's not actually a
Oh,
planet.
actually, yeah. That's probably a better thing, but it's not a planet.
Yeah.
Pass or play?
Not Saturn, not Neptune. Yeah, I think, should we pass?
Yeah.
Passing.
Okay. You pass and would have gotten it wrong. It was Mercury. Mercury was the answer.
Oh, I thought that was a totally different dude. Okay, cool.
Pick a planet for 2 points. It was discovered in 1846. It was discovered in 1846. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neptune. Neptune is your answer. Pick a planet for 3 points. It rotates on its axis every 24 hours, 37 minutes. It rotates on... Not Jason Atkins?
Earth.
Earth is incorrect. Minus 3 points. I may have to cut that shocked reaction as a highlight from today's match. Pick a planet. This is 3 points. It rotates on its axis every 24 hours, 37 minutes.
It's going to be something Earth-like.
I would
Venus?
guess Mars.
Mars would be my guess too, yeah.
That's my guess, but it's...
Andy, you're on mute, Andy.
Mars is off pretty significantly from Earth time.
Okay.
I don't remember what it is. It's probably Venus, but I don't know how I feel about
Pass away.
It's
This
only
is pretty gambly.
We'll pass.
It's
You'll
almost-
pass. The correct answer is Mars. Correct answer is Mars.
I just want to know what Jason's doing with those extra 37 minutes every day.
Is that close?
And I just would like
He's a
to
hard
know
worker.
we're all
He's just-
negative right now. We can all,
Yeah.
feel good about that.
Yep. Pick a planet. It's like my checking account. Pick a planet. I kid. It's at 0. Pick a planet. I have to go to a surprise substitution. La, 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 la. Because it is a image clue. We're going to transportation. Transportation for 8 points. Sorry, for 4 points. For 4 points. Transportation for 4 points. Not quite as romantic. Public ferries called Vaporetti have largely replaced these. Ray.
What are Venetian gondolas?
Gondolas is correct for 4 points. Ray, that is your second buzz. Yes, you are out. Pick a planet for 5 points. The Babylonians associated with the goddess Ishtar. The Chris?
Venus.
Venus is correct for 5 points. We go next to Emmy-winning women. Emmy-winning women for 1 point. Tracy Wigfield and this woman co-wrote the Emmy-winning Last Lunch episode of 30 Rock. Tracy Wigfield and this woman co-wrote the... Charlie?
Tina Fey.
That is correct for 1 point. Emmy-winning women for 2 points. Gail Mancuso won back-to-back trophies in 2013 and 14 for directing the Pritchett's and Dunphys on this sitcom. Gail Mancuso, Joe.
Modern Family.
That is correct for 2 points. Her first performing Emmy, 1996 Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy, went to this woman as Elaine. Charlie.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
That is correct. Emmy-winning women for 4 points. Kathy Bates won Best Guest Actress in a Comedy when she took over Charlie Sheen's role in an episode of this series. Chris.
What is 2.5 Men?
That is correct for 4 points. Emmy-winning women. 5 points. In 2001, the Emmys were singing soprano as she won Best Actress. Ray.
Who's Edie Falco?
That is correct for 5 points. Up next is Time to Say Goodbye. Time to Say Goodbye. Restarting. As this show ended in 2017, after 146 years, ringmaster Jonathan Iverson. Chris.
What is the Barnum and Bailey Circus?
Can I have the full name?
What is P.T. Barnum, Barnum and Bailey, Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus?
Thank you, sir. Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus. 1 point. Time to Say Goodbye for 2 points. Would have been great to have like the music underneath there. Get really, really into it. Time to Say Goodbye. 2 points. In 2016, Las Vegas paved Paradise, this casino named for the southern coast of France, and put up a parking lot. Ray.
What is the Riviera?
That is correct for 2 points. Time to Say Goodbye for 3 points. In June 2017, The Fantastics had its last show in a theater named for this Law and Order star who opened the show in 1960. In June 2017, The Fantastics had its last show in a theater named for this Law and Order star who opened the... Andy.
Jerry Orbach.
That is correct for 3 points. Time to Say Goodbye for 4 points. This Pennsylvania power plant has had only one partial reactor meltdown. Andy?
3 Mile Island.
That is correct for 4 points, but did shut down in 2019. Time to Say Goodbye for 5 points. Granddad, a lungfish that had been at this city's shed aquarium since 1933, passed away. Megan?
Chicago.
That is correct for 5 points. Well done. All right, continuing on, we go to On the Go. Go is in parentheses. In quotation marks. Whatever that punctuation mark is. On the Go in quotation marks. So G-O is in quotations. Go will appear in your answer. On the Go. It's a general term for dizziness. It's a general term. Jen.
Vertigo.
That is correct for 1 point. On the Go for 2 points. A lively Spanish dance or a website. Jason?
Tango.
Tango is incorrect. Minus 2 points. Sorry, Jason. I'm so sorry. Like from the bottom of my heart. I'm so sorry. I will read the entirety of the clue. A lively Spanish dance or a website for moviegoers.
It's got to be Fandango, right?
Yeah.
Fandango. Finally.
That is correct. Plus 2 points. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, Jason. On the Go for 3 points. A large Wisconsin lake or something that belongs in the transportation Chris.
Winnebago.
That is correct for 3 points. For 4 points. On the Go, 4 points. Ow, my aching back. Or medically, this. Charlie.
Lumbago.
Lumbago is correct. On the Go for 5 points. Colloquially, it's Spanish for see you later. Jason?
You're muted.
Yeah, he's
Hasta luego.
that is correct for 5 points. Well done, Jason. Well done. You got there. You got there. That is it for first round of Jeopardy. We now go to our pub trivia, and we start with general trivia. We start with this question for 3 points. During his presidency, Bill Clinton added what exercise amenity to the White House? During his presidency, Bill Clinton added what exercising amenity to the White House? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A jogging track. A jogging track. During her 2010 SNL monologue, Betty White quipped that what website sounded like, quote, a huge waste of time. During her 2010 SNL monologue, Betty White quipped that what website sounded like, quote, a huge waste of time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Betty White, as always, is correct. Facebook. Facebook is a big waste of time. All right, let's continue on. During Kabbalah study, what music star prefers to go? Ray.
It was Madonna.
That is correct. Preferred to go by her Hebrew name, Esther. 2 more to go in our first 6 here. First 5. Jeez, Dan. During World War I, what country introduced a fleet of submarines known as U-boats? Andy.
Germany.
Germany is correct. Did we lose Megan?
It appears we did.
Looks like it.
Okay. All right. If anyone wants to chat her and just let her know to rejoin the Zoom whenever she is able, we will continue on.
Oh, we lost her from the buzzer too. I wonder if
She crashed.
The U-boat shot her down.
Oh, jeez. I don't think that's where Jim was going, but I guess possible.
Yeah.
Megan Lusitania.
That's bad. That's bad. All right. My 3-year-old is yelling outside the room, so if you hear her, I apologize. Just turned 3 on Tuesday, and she's very proud to tell everyone that. So if she comes in, you'll be made aware.
Barry said her internet crashed.
Okay, so hopefully she can reboot and get back in. Tell her to turn it off and turn it back on. That might help. All right. Here we go. Last one of the first 5. Dwight Eisenhower renamed the presidential retreat Camp David. Jen?
Sorry.
Any guess?
Buzzed too quickly. I don't know where you're going with this question.
Okay. -3 points.
I'm so sorry.
I will pass it over to Casu Marzu as Casu Marzu. Dwight Eisenhower renamed the presidential retreat Camp David in honor of who?
Was his son?
Ben Gurion? I don't know.
No clue.
Pass or play?
His son?
Pass.
We should
I'm down to
Pass. We'll pass.
It was, in fact, his grandson. His grandson. All right, continuing on. 5 more to go. E is for everyone, T is for teen, and M is for mature are standard ratings of what item? Jason.
Video games.
That is correct for 3 points. Each May, what European country observes National Windmill and Pumping Station Day? Chris.
The Netherlands.
That is correct for 3 points. And why do you know that? 3
My
points.
wife is Dutch.
Ah, well, I take back my snarky
Dutch
comment.
American. Whatever.
During deep sleep, a healthy adult's brain emit what kind of waves? During deep sleep, a healthy adult brain emits what kind of waves? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris, before I said 1.
Alpha.
Alpha is incorrect.
Damn.
-3 points.
Sorry.
I'm cutting up this reaction reel to be the greatest of all time. Pass it over to Casu Marzu as Casu Marzu for 3 points. If you want to steal, I'll read it one more time. During deep sleep, a healthy adult's brain emits what kind of waves?
Charlie, you looked in pain while this was.
I mean, it's a Greek letter.
Yeah.
uh,
Beta, gamma.
yeah.
I don't know. We don't have
think
enough.
I don't think it's gamma.
Yeah.
I would have guessed beta, but I don't know how confident we need to be to guess.
What do you guys think? Pass? Guess?
I got no clue.
We're gonna pass.
Delta waves. Delta waves.
We were all wrong.
I'm going to read this question with a straight face. Here we go. 3 more to go. Hey, Megan. She's back on mobile. Due to their decorative trim, what type of automobiles popularized the nickname Woodies in the 60s? Andy.
Station wagons.
That is correct. We continue on. During World War I, butter often had to be imported from the Netherlands to France to create what aptly named sauce? During Chris.
Hollandaise.
That is correct for 3 points. Last one. During the Depression, impoverished people built tent cities and shanty towns known by what president? Charlie.
Hoover Bills.
Hoover.
Bills.
Bills.
I didn't know if the answer was Hoover, so I was
Yes.
fishing, based on the end. Okay.
Hoovervilles is correct. Presidential nickname was the end of that question. Presidential nickname. Hoovervilles is correct. All right, back to Jeopardy we go. Double
Megan,
Jeopardy.
Buzzer in? I don't see on the thing.
Megan, is your buzzer good or are
Yeah,
you? Yes?
Megan, I don't see
No.
you in the buzzer.
I can't. I'm trying to figure it out. I can't be on Zoom mobile and buzzer. So I'm trying to get my internet restarted.
Okay, so if you were to go back to your home screen with Zoom up, does it let you do that?
Let's try. Sorry. Oh, hold on.
Because you're still here.
Yeah.
Okay,
'cause
I'm good there. All right.
You're not on camera, but I also
Yep.
trust
we
you.
can hear you.
So I'm-
and
Okay, hold on. Let me get it. What's the buzzer link?
tpt.mykaplan.tv.
tpt.kaplan. So first for everything, right?
And now Megan's going to rattle off like 10 straight right answers as she Googles everything because I said I trust her.
What's that? Can somebody shout me the game code?
761, I believe, was the game code. 761.
Okay. All right, then I think I'm gonna be back in the game.
There you are.
there
All right,
you
let me
are.
see just something. If I mute you and unmute you, can I unmute you? No. So Zoom has updated, which is very annoying, that either the host can unmute or just the user can unmute. It used to be that the host could do it even if the user could. So Megan, when you buzz in, you'll just have to come back into Zoom and unmute yourself. Okay? All right. We are on to round number 2. And we start with, get ready for this one. Naughty by nature. Naughty by nature. Knotty by nature. Not naughty by nature. Naughty by nature. Sorry, I did not pick this category. It's just what's present in front of me. For 2 points. The roots of a shrub called Naughty Ratani were used to color this sweet red wine from the Douro Valley. The roots of the shrub called Naughty Ratani, Rhatany, were used to color this sweet red wine from the Douro Valley, Douro. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When paired with a nice cheese, a port wine can be very nice. I don't like it, but that's fine. Naughty by nature for 4 points. Knot root is another name for Chinese this, though it's no relation to the globe or Jerusalem type. Chris.
Artichoke.
That is correct for 4 points. A triple stumper on the show. A type of sandpiper, the red knot, makes its nest in the Arctic tundra, migrating 9,300 miles from its winter home at the southern tip of Argentina in this fiery province. Ray.
It's Tierra del Fuego.
That is correct for 6 points. I think that's the longest clue I've ever read from Jeopardy. All right. Naughty by nature, 8 points. Caused by a fungus, black knot is a disease that occurs in both the Japanese and damson types of this fruit. Caused by a fungus, black knot is a disease that occurs in both the Japanese and damson types of this fruit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plums. Plums is the answer. For 10 points. Horticulturalist Rudolph turned this blackberry offshoot over to Walter Knott, but it isn't the knotberry. Horticulturalist Rudolph turned this blackberry offshoot over to Walter Knott, but it isn't the knotberry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the Duesenberry. No, I'm kidding. It's in fact the boysenberry. It is the boysenberry. Wish you were on camera, Megan, for that one, but we move on. Literature. Literature is up next. Literature is next for 2 points. Drop the from an H.G. Wells title to get the name of this 1952 novel. Narrated, Chris.
Time Machine.
That is incorrect. Minus 2 points.
Invisible Man. Final answer.
That is correct. That's mic drop, hanging on the rim after a dunk sort of answer right there from Ray. Literature for, that's a bat flip. That's the bat bunch. Flipping the bat, running to first. Love it. Literature, 4 points. Published posthumously in 1870, Dickens' only true mystery novel was The Mystery of Ray. Not The Mystery of Ray. Ray, your answer. That is correct for 4 points. Literature for 6 points. James Dickey is best remembered for this novel about a Andy?
Deliverance.
That is correct for 6 points. Well done. Literature for 8 points. This Allen Ginsberg poem begins, Ray?
What is Howl?
That is correct for 8 points. Literature for 10 points. Elizabeth Strout won a 2009 Pulitzer Prize for her book of stories set in coastal Maine about this title woman. Elizabeth Strout, Strout, won a 2009 Pulitzer Prize for her book of stories set in coastal Maine about this title woman. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Olive Kittredge?
Yes, that is correct. That is correct.
Sorry, guys. Should have waited for 10.
All right. Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is next. We go to 2 points. Time to oil the hinged wooden entrance. It's doing this again. Time to... Ray.
What is creaking?
That is correct for 2 points. Onomatopoeia for 4 points. It's done by a little bell or by a little child, hopefully, before Jen.
Tinkle.
That is correct. Or by a little child, hopefully, before a car ride was the rest of that clue. Onomatopoeia. All right, let me get you guys back. Clicked off. 6 points. Nothing but net. Nothing. Ray.
What is swoosh?
That is correct. You are now out of this category. Onomatopoeia for 8 points, 75-28 currently. Me, Casu Marzu over Mad Max. Y'all say you hear one of these in my voice, as well as from my... Charlie?
Drawl.
I'm sorry?
Drawl.
Drawl is incorrect. Pass this over for a 8-point steal potentially to Mad Max. I will finish. Y'all say you hear one in these in my voice, as well as from my banjo string.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's twang.
It's twang, yeah. I guess I'm the designated captain this time. You're totally right, Jason. Twang.
Final answer?
Yes.
That is correct for 8 points. Onomatopoeia for 10. He's the clockwork man of the land of Oz. He's the clockwork man of the land of Oz. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you remember from Return to Oz, TikTok. TikTok. Oh, Jen, watch Return to Oz. It is a creepy movie.
Should I? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Like,
Cool.
it's good, but it's is it Faruka Salt? Is that the actress's name? who was later in Witches or whatever that Nev Campbell movie was. It's brilliant. It's really well done, but it's creepy as all get out. All right. Two-dimensional people. Two-dimensional people. These are somewhat short clues. All right, for 2 points. He's the classical music obsessed tyke in Peanuts. He's the classical music obsessed, not Jason Atkins.
Schroeder.
That is correct for 2 points. You should see where this is going now as a category. Two-dimensional people. Two-dimensional people. 4 points. Cooper is the last name of this Archie Comics blonde. Cooper is the last name of this Archie. Chris.
Betty.
That is correct. Two-dimensional people. For 6 points. Before Popeye, she had a boyfriend named Ray.
It was olive oil.
That is correct for 6 points. Fast on the trigger. Two-dimensional people for 8 points. Marvel has revived this first black superhero in mainstream comics. Chris.
Black Panther.
That is correct for 8 points. Two-dimensional people in 10 points. All right. Chris, you're out of this category now, I believe, right? Yep. Okay. 10 points. It was the home of Milo and Bill the Cat. It was the home of Milo and of Bill the Cat. 5, 4, 3. Andy?
Bloom County.
That is correct for 10 points. 8350. We go to pub trivia. Plenty of points still available for a potential comeback or for me, Casu Marzu, as Sue Casu Marzu, to add to their total points on the year. We continue on. Used to indicate academic honors, the Latin phrase magna cum laude literally means what? Chris.
With great praise.
That is correct for 6 points. Used to make rope, sisal fiber is a common material also found in what gaming device? Used to, Chris.
Jump rope.
Jump rope is one correct answer. Dartboard is the other. Correct. Both are correct.
All right, now you're out for this.
Yes.
round,
So
right?
3 more, then you're back in. Used to provide structure to connective tissue. What is the most abundant protein in the human body? Andy.
Collagen.
That is correct for 6 points. Also, really went with my Jersey accent there and said human body instead of human body. I don't really do H's. I apologize. 2 more to go. Using its local speciality, in 2009, the city of Portland, Maine, created a 61-foot-long what? Using its local specialty, in 2009, the city of Portland, Maine, created a 61-foot-long what? 5, 4. Joe.
Lobster roll?
That is correct for 6 points. I don't know if it had mayo or not. I'm hoping not. That in the sun for a little bit of time would not have been fun.
A lot of mayo.
Exactly. Usually a male role, Prospero was played by Dame Helen Mirren in the 2010 film Ray.
What is the Tempest?
That is correct for 6 points. All right, our next set. You're back in, Chris. 101 to 62. Eric Clapton wrote the classic hit Layla as a love song to what rock star's wife? Andy?
George Harrison.
That is correct for 6 points. Equivalent to 20 bottles, what large bottles of champagne holds the greatest volume? Jen?
Oh no, I was gonna say Magnum, but I don't think that's right. Magnum.
That is incorrect.
Yeah,
I was trying to keep my
sorry.
poker face on there as long as I could.
Yeah. Sorry, that was my way of answering with futility.
Yeah, fair enough. We pass it over to me, Casu Marzu, as Sue Casu Marzu, equivalent to 20 bottles. What large bottles of champagne holds the greatest volume?
Unless anybody's positive, we're gonna pass.
I have 0 idea.
Yeah, I think isn't it like triple though? But yeah, pass everything.
Pass.
Nebuchadnezzar is the name of the bottle that holds. 20 volumes. Starting over. Erin Andrews earned the apt nickname America's Sideline Princess as a reporter for what network? Jason?
ESPN.
That is correct for 6 points. Established in 1867, the Marquis of Queensberry rules set the modern framework for what sport? Charlie?
Boxing.
That is correct for 6 points. Final one. Established in 1954, what Rhode Island city hosts a well-known jazz music festival every summer? Charlie?
Newport.
That is correct for 6 points. That closes us out with a 119-62 victory for me, Casu Marzu, as Sue Casu Marzu. I believe you all will be moving on to our playoffs, but I will confirm all of that as this week comes to a close. Well done today by everyone. Megan, thanks for sticking with it, even though you had to jump in on your mobile device. I appreciate everybody. And we have a match at 4 p.m. today. So if anyone wants to come by and
Good game,
watch,
everybody.
feel free.
Good game.
Game all. I felt like our
Yeah.
team did well with the reactions when we
Yes.
missed
Yeah,
something.
I think
so,
we should get in the
you know.
highlight reel. Yeah.
We're going to cut that up. We'll see
Y'all know a
we'll
lot
see
of
those
stuff.
comments.
Well done.
Thanks. You guys were good too.
Bye,
Good luck
y'all.
moving forward.